This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. Stuart, what are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Luis Diaz out wide. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And now they get the ball rolling. Mbappe. Vinicius. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Referring to the earlier infringement, the referee sees it as a bookable offence. And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback. Federico Valverde. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Wataru Endo. Diaz. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Mbappe. Being egged on by the crowd. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Robertson. And Diaz has it. Oh, no stopping him. But they took care of the situation defensively. Mendy. And options in the centre. The clearance wasn't decisive. Mbappe. Oh, chance perhaps. He'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Salah. Possession ceded by Liverpool. Vinicius. Now, who can he play it to? Delivering it into the box. Wasn't a great clearance. Could be threatening. Diaz. Couldn't quite hang on. Managed to get it out of there. Very quick thinking there. Mbappe. Able to get a body in the way. Well, beating his opponent. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now Mo Salah. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. This could be troublesome. And the alarm bells are ringing. Oh dear, opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that.
Valverde. Now with Bellingham. Mendy. Perfect tackle. Liverpool in a position of menace. And he's through here. And that's a very good parry. Can he find the right pass? Chance to equalise. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level.
Well, just look at this. That was so close to coming back into play, but it doesn't matter. They all count. Well, Ancelotti can't hide his emotions, can he? That could be a big turning point in the game.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Federico Valverde. Eduardo Camavinga. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, that's a really good run. Can he find the net? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. So the corner. Played into the box. And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. Pressing like that will help the cause. Salah. No-nonsense clearance. Carvajal being hounded. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Carvajal. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Mbappe. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Well, credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much. Successfully cut out. Distributing it well. Attacking possibilities for Real. Gives it a go. Luis Diaz. Endo. Nicely timed tackle. Now, who can he play it to? Valverde. Carvajal. And in with a real chance. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
Mo Salah. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Huge block. Kylian Mbappe. And Valverde. Really getting stuck in. Very quick thinking there. Wataru Endo. So Bosley. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Ball lost by Liverpool. Mendy. Mendy. Danger averted. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. A disappointing end to the move. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Credit to them for winning back possession. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Mendy. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
He fancies it. Oh, did so well to deny him. So Bosley. Diaz. On to Robertson. And players waiting in the centre. And clears his lines. Being pressed hard. Danger here as he runs at them. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Real doing well to win it back. Federico Valverde. Chance to cross. And the danger is averted. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Good bit of closing down. Salah. Now options are plenty. He'll have a go here. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. And can they make one of these passes count? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Breaking at pace. All hands on deck. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Camavinga. Here's Valverde. Mbappe. So a throw in for Real Madrid. And teammates to play it to. Mbappe. And a simple clearance, a good one. Oh, managing to beat him. And Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Virgil van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Went in strongly, decisively. Federico Valverde. And teammates around him. Oh, good strike! And fine goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. Good piece of defending. Well, when it comes to a volley, everything has really got to be spot on, and quite simply, it wasn't that time.
No, and I think that's a waste of a decent opportunity. He just didn't connect with it properly, did he?
Federico Valverde. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Diaz. It is advantage Liverpool here. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And the pass deftly cut out. McAllister. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. And no foul in the referee's opinion. Diaz. Well, he was keen to give that one a go. Sadly, lacking a bit of accuracy. Eder Militao. Federico Valverde. Here's Mbappe. Valverde. Could cross it in here. He's got to score! Palmed away by the keeper. McAllister. And Diaz has it. Plenty of support here. Mbappe. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Alexis McAllister. Wataru Endo. Liverpool unable to hold on to the ball. And using his body to good effect. Real pushing to add to their lead. It's a corner. They take it short. And whipped into the box. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Straight into the meat of the penalty area. Still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Wataru Endo. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? And a precise challenge just when it was required. Carvajal being hounded. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Wataru Endo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
And over it comes. Not really the ideal clearance. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Darwin Nunez. Effective challenge. Now, options are plenty. Valverde. Giving it a try. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. Nunez. Big chance to get them on terms. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Mendy. Has someone to play it to. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. McAllister. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team.
Yes, Derek, he was a real nuisance in the first half. Scored his goal, made lots of good runs, and he could be the match winner in the second half, I think.
Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Camavinga. Alexis McAllister. Liverpool doing well to win back possession. Federico Valverde. Can he put them in front? And that's an excellent piece piece of defending to thwart him. Well, he's certainly not alone. Turning inside, where's he going to go? And let's give credit to the defending. Vinicius Junior. Can they hit on the break? Chance to take the lead. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mo Salah. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. He takes aim. Goalkeeper dealt with it. Can someone get on the end of this? Still a chance. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. And taken short. Dangerous ball. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away.
As you can see, Liverpool have had all the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Alexander-Arnold. Salah. A struggle to keep the ball from Real. Can he find the right pass? Diaz. Real Madrid get the throw in. Federico Valverde. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Mbappe into the middle. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Mbappe. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Elects to go short. And it's played into the centre. Well, clattered away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior must take the lead here. Foiled by Van Dijk. So Bosley. Here's Robertson. Well, good run and good ball control. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, that's a fine save. Valverde. And support available. Vinicius Junior. looking for the right angle. And he clears the danger. Valverde. And on to Bellingham. Able to close down the shot. Offside the decision. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Mendy. Opportunity. Was an important piece of defending. Luis Diaz. And Real Madrid have it back now. Valverde. Mbappe in the centre. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal. Well, you can understand Ancelotti's delight. That's a big moment in this match.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. And into the last 30 minutes now. So Bosloy, he read the situation defensively and did his job. Federico Valverde. Valverde. Is it going to be? And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Endo. Luis Diaz. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, this would help them get back into the game. Oh, magnificent reaction. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. It's a perfect challenge. And he's in. Terrific save. Mbappe. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Darwin Nunez. Can he take the chance? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Valverde. Valverde. And he's through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Andrew Robertson. And Diaz has it. Wataru Endo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Modric. And back with Vinicius. Simple catch, really. No let-up on the pressing front. Darwin Nunez. Oh, good-looking run. He got in the way of that cross. And the throw-in for Liverpool. And time for the change now. And the corner for Liverpool.
Shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Carvajal. Really good build-up, but no end product. Virgil van Dijk. Endo. This is Salah. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Good example of pressing without the ball. This is looking threatening. Cross could be useful. An ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Andrew Robertson. Salah. And he's in. Can they put it away? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Eder Militao. And Valverde. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Under some pressure. Courtois. The ball with Luka Modric. And Liverpool regaining possession here. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Jota. And space on the wing for Liverpool. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Opportunity it is. Oh, just narrowly off target.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. Fantastic move. Just couldn't quite cap it off.
Ten minutes left for play. Luis Diaz. Mo Salah. Is it going to be? Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Clears it away. Oh, great attacking play. Is this the moment? Well, in the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. McAllister. Well, Real Madrid fans have enjoyed this. A dominant performance, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. A fine reading of the situation. Mo Salah. Salah. And nicely parried away. Tchouaméni. Here's Valverde. Valverde. And Bellingham. Gakpo. And Real with the ball again. Well, possession keeps on changing hands. That's problematic. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Takes the shot. And foiled by Van Dijk. Luis Diaz. Diaz. It's looking promising. Shot up. And played to the front post. And putting paid to the danger. Mendy. Mendy. Surely. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Bellingham. Modric with options around him. Rodrigo. Oh, he looks threatening. Firing it in. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk with it. Alexis McAllister. Gakpo. And this is Diogo Jota now. Could be dangerous. Really important tackle. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. And the keeper taking charge of the situation. Alexis McAllister. Gakpo. Now Mo Salah. And playing it through. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out any sign of danger. Bellingham. And passing it through. Beneath an avalanche of goals, no let up here.
here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Luis Diaz. Liverpool sloppy in possession here. And teammates around him. Robertson. And a long way out here. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Mendy. The ball with Luka Modric. Tchouaméni. And Bellingham. Modric. Federico Valverde. The ball with Luka Modric. Jude Bellingham. Oh, the threat is there. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
And there's the delivery. Good clearance. Valverde. Promising move. Happy to take on the shot. And saved by the keeper. Endo. Now Mo Salah. Alexis McAllister. And there goes the final whistle. Not what Liverpool fans anywhere wanted to see. It's a defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, in my view, they were the better team. They dominated possession and created more chances, but they just couldn't make...
Welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Luis Diaz out wide. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And now they get the ball rolling. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. There's a long time to go in this game.
Valverde. It's looking promising. Carvajal. The defender doing his job. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. What a shocking pass, really. Salah. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. And he takes it on. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, Liverpool were a little unlucky not to open the score in there. Yes, it's a fantastic stop, but the warning signs are there in the opening minutes.
Carvajal. Camavinga. And Valverde. Liverpool have it once again. Valverde. Giving it a try. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Trying to deliver it accurately. And swept off the line. It looks promising. And he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. So Bosloy. Darwin Nunez. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Oh, that's a fine save. Just the clearance that was needed. Luis Diaz. And just the tackle that was needed. Mendy. And the pass deftly cut out. So Bosley. Kylian Mbappe. And Valverde. Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, showing good defensive judgment. That's useful play. Is it going to be? Oh dear, oh dear. Opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that. Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of... pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, yeah. Have to say.
Andrew Robertson. So Bosley. It'll be a Liverpool ball. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Teammate in support. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that. Well, they're still leading, but it's going to be nervy now. And as you can see, Ancelotti knows it.
Well, back underway. Liverpool still trailing, but the belief is certainly back. Jude Bellingham. Mendy has it. Attacking possibilities for Real. Could cross it in here. Now delivering that deep cross. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, Well, as you can see from the replay, the cross from Vinicius Junior is absolutely spot on, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Luis Diaz. He has teammates around him. A good and fair challenge. Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Can he find the net? It wasn't a taxing save. Carvajal. So Bosley. It's looking promising. Diaz. Excellent block. But he's gone short with it. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Bellingham. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. McAllister. The Merengues have lost the ball. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Can he find the right pass? Electing to shoot. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
Mbappe. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Chance to do damage. Mbappe. Who can he pick out? And looking towards the back post. Making sure nothing came of it. Alexis McAllister. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, it didn't go to plan in the end. He takes aim. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Carvajal. Valverde. Mbappe. Here's Vinicius Junior. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. And deciding to go short with this one. Valverde. Trying his luck. Corner again. And over it comes. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Takes the shot. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Played over. Well, it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Alexis McAllister. Liverpool have given it away. And space here on the flank. And they could eat into the lead. Nicely blocked. Out for a Liverpool throw. And it's played into the centre. Well cleared away. And he read it well defensively. Chouameni. Mendy. And cuts inside. It might be. Well, no examination at all for the goalkeeper. And on that basis, he's got to be a bit cross with himself. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. A disappointing end to the move. Vinicius Junior. This looks more than decent. Now possibilities in the centre. He fancies it. Oh, denied by the post. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Yes, a really up and flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. It did look on for them, but not to be. Aurélien Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on?
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Can he put it in? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
It is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? And passing it well. Luis Diaz. And intercepted it. Camavinga. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Intense pressure. Well, they're getting right on top of their opponents at every turn. Vinicius Junior. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Andrew Robertson. So Bosley. Oh, that's splendid play. He takes aim. Excellent block. Robbed to the ball, Mo Salah. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And he's fired over the corner. Well, not the best clearance. And Bellingham. Nicely timed tackle. Andrew Robertson. So Bosley. And saw the situation developing. Vinicius Junior. Might be able to set up the chance. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And options in the centre. Luis Diaz. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Salah. Interception to snuff out the danger. I don't think he'll be proud of that challenge, and it's left to the referee to decide what happens next. And he's been dismissed. This will be a real test of their defensive resilience.
Well, he had to go, didn't he? They'll need to reshape their defence quickly here.
And they will make the change now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It's looking promising. And Bellingham. And a fine stop. Salah. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a long way out. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Camavinga. It's with Vinicius Junior. And passing it through. Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
Now sending it in. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Luis Diaz. So Bosley. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Federico Valverde. And he read it superbly. Endo. Mbappe with it. Federico Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Back to Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Wataru Endo. Szoboszlai. Well, possibilities in the centre. Chance here. And the keeper more than equal to it. Eder Militao. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Valverde. Can he play it in? Real pushing to add to the lead. It's a corner. Playing it short. Aimed towards Mbappe. Oh, disappointing clearance. Big chance! Off the post and back in play. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. This might be ideal for the counter. Takes aim. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Alexis McAllister. Salah. Wataru Endo. McAllister. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Eduardo Camavinga. Mendy has it. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Pretty simple for the keeper. Endo. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, that was a magnificent first-half display. Not just because he scored a hat-trick. His all-round game was so inventive, it was clever, and it was full of skill. Just how many will he score if he continues that form in the second half?
Well, back underway, and Liverpool having to find an effective route back into this match. A chance to whip it in. Well, Liverpool down by a goal and in need of a bit of magic from the corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Just a bit too much height on the header.
Well, he met it well, but just couldn't keep it down. That's a chance.
Mendy. And Bellingham. Well-timed tackle. And making sure he held on to the ball. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Vinicius. And on to Bellingham. Chance to finish. And getting across to stop it. And over it comes, and ably dealt with. Not much time to make up his mind. Luis Diaz. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Shooting from that tight angle, wishing he hadn't bothered.
Well, he went for goal, but probably not the right decision, I would say.
Jude Bellingham. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Effective press. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Just couldn't get it through. Determined defending. Alexander-Arnold. Unselfish play. Salah. Well, beaten easily here. Moving the ball nicely. Trying to carve out the equaliser. And he squandered the chance to equalise.
Well, I have to say, that's a wasted opportunity. They should be level here.
Mendy. Now, who can he play it to? Mendy. Real Madrid sloppy in possession. Well, it's a constant struggle for them to get out of their own half. Oh, tremendous vision. And possibilities inside the box. And he takes on the shot. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Salah. Salah. Just the challenge that was required. Vinicius Junior. Well, good vision. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. Well, fantastic reflex action. And really pressing their opponents. Alexis McAllister. Counter-attacking chance. Firing it in. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Virgil van Dijk. Shot attempted. Couldn't grab hold of it. Using his physique to shield the ball and then wait for others to get there. Just the clearance that was needed. That's useful play. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Shielding the ball superbly. So Bosley. Alexis McAllister. Now Mo Salah. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Valverde. Now with Bellingham. Has the strength to hang on to it. That's great work without the ball, and because of that, it's a throw-in here. Substitution for Real Madrid. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Plenty of support here. Incisive pass from Mbappe. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Luis Diaz. So Bosley. Possession one. Modric. Opportunity here. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Can someone get on the end of this? Clearance left a bit to be desired. And Bellingham. And return to Vinicius. So Bosley. And Diaz has it. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? But timely defending when it mattered. Andrew Robertson. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. And there's the feed into the box. And the danger's still on. Good physical play. So a throw in here for Liverpool. Chance to play it in. And he stopped them in their tracks. Jude Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Here's Carvajal. Mbappe. Foiled by Van Dijk. Oh, he saved it well.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Counter-attacking chance. This looks more than decent. Mbappe! Well, it might still work out for them. And Bellingham stopped a certain goal. So Bosley. And Real come away with it. A danger here as he runs at them. Can he do it? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, as the replay shows us, Vinicius Junior's pass is inch perfect, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. He continues his run. Well, the referee might have to send him off. And a red card it is. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
And the substitution will occur now. And Bellingham, huge block. Playing it in. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. The ball back with Real now. And he's made headway. Ay, 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 ay. What a chance it was.
That's a really big chance for him. Just didn't take the opportunity there. That's a poor effort, I would say.
And Bellingham. Good effort here. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. And Liverpool come away with it. Oh, in with a chance! And not cleared away properly. And the decision is one of offside here. Diogo Jota.
Arturo Berenguer. Su hija Marian se ha perdido. Acuda al vomitorio 3. Acuda al vomitorio 3.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter, but nothing comes of it. Chances on. Can they put it away? And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down. Alexander-Arnold. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. A delivery from Salah here. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Could be a chance to break here. Valverde. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! Andrew Robertson. And easily intercepted. This might be ideal for the counter. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. Andrew Robertson. Opportunity it is. Must be on his own with only the keeper to beat, but he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. A very effective challenge put in. And he's broken free. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Vinicius Junior. Might be a chance here. And the ball is loose. Fruitful looking attack. Determined defending. Andrew Robertson. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Determined defending. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. And Bellingham. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Modric. And in with a real chance. Well, fantastic reflex action. Good piece of defending. And he loves drifting in off the flank. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Salah. And he has options available. He's in behind the defence here. And making sure there was no danger in the end. So Bosley. Gakpo. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And he's made headway. And in range. Well, not strictly on the target, but denied by the woodwork.
Well, close, there's no doubt about that, but in the end, not quite close enough.
Salah. Went in strongly, decisively. Mo Salah. Prevented the damage. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Did well to clear it away. Chances on. A smart stop here. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mendy has it. Rodrigo. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Promising move. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
short corner here. Dangerous ball. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. It is to be a throw-in. Salah. Chouameni. Dangerous looking attack. Opportunity. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Foiling his opponent completely. Breaking at pace. And he might be through here. Can he finish? Terrific save. Andrew Robertson. Look at Modric. And he takes on the shot. Nicely blocked. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Real chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Gol del Real Madrid. Con el 11, Rodrigo.
Running with the ball confidently. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rodrigo. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Will he finish? Can they profit from this? Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, they made this look so easy, didn't they? But as you can see, the defending is really poor. Where were they?
Andrew Robertson. And this is Diogo Jota now. And so the referee brings this match to an end, and Liverpool have lost. That's the big story from their angle. What did you make of it?
Well, in my view, they were the better team. They dominated possession and created more chances, but they just couldn't make it count. It's a disappointing result for them.
from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Luis Diaz out wide. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And the game begins. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Mbappe. And over comes the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Valverde. Has a go. Oh, good work by the keeper. Who can he pick out? Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Jude Bellingham. What can Real do from this position? The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh, good save. Corner kick played in. And it still could be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. So Bosley. Here's Robertson. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Could be. Really committed defending. Vinicius Junior. He's in here. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Mbappe. Oh, a smart stop.
Well, that was a great opportunity to get themselves level, but Real still trail here, mainly due to a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. Angled for Salah. No-nonsense clearance. He's going forward well here. Mbappe. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Elects to go short. And whipped into the box. Vigorous defending. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
So Bosley. Jude Bellingham. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Valverde. And back to Bellingham. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Now, options are plenty. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Andrew Robertson. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, danger here. He's putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Carvajal. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Jude Bellingham. Shaping to shoot. Salah. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? And he read it superbly. Mendy. Mbappe. And back with Vinicius. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Endo. Wataru Endo. Liverpool with acres of space out wide. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Kylian Mbappe. This might be ideal for the counter. Alisson. Well, Liverpool losing possession. Oh, fancy footwork. Bellingham! Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Darwin Núñez. Looking for someone to play it to. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Really closing him down. And space on the wing for Liverpool. And full marks for the precision there. He has teammates around him. Vinicius Junior. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. What a powerful effort, but just wide. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Endo. Real might threaten on the flank. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. So Bosley. Luis Diaz. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Tchouaméni is with Vinicius Junior. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Real chance. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attacked there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Nunez. A real opening now. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Carvajal. And Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And a fine tackle. Diaz. Chance to finish. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. It's looking promising. Now winning back possession. Is it going to be? And they couldn't make it happen in front of goal. My goodness, they need a boost.
Well, big chance to reduce the deficit, but it's been totally wasted. That was a poor effort.
Luis Diaz. Trent Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Not to like about that pass. It might be. Well, I think it's fair to say he really should have been able to give the keeper a test from there. Really pressing their opponents. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Vinicius Junior. And back to Bellingham. Can he get one back? It's still alive. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that, and they get their reward. What a good goal that was.
So the game continues, and that goal puts a different complexion on the match for Real. Andrew Robertson. Endo. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Vinicius Junior. And he has options available. Using his body to good effect. And quick thinking defensively. Konate. Van Dijk with it. Alexis McAllister. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe. The fans are shouting, shoot! Virgil van Dijk with the block. Mbappe. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it! He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
So Bosley. Alexis McAllister. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Has a go. And nicely parried away. Mbappe. Space for Real out wide. Spot on with that tackle. Nunez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Mbappe. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, overall, I think they've done okay, but a couple of defensive lapses and a couple of missed chances means they trail here. But I still think they've got every chance of turning this one around.
Liverpool in a position of menace. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And the early shower, this is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red and rightly so, but how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Oh, the threat is there. He had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. Well, inching towards half-time, and Liverpool with the advantage. Stuart, what have you made of the performance?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in front.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Not made it look routine, but read it well. And he's broken free. Save, but still a chance. Well, they can keep possession now. Szoboszlai. Liverpool struggling to keep hold of the ball. Jude Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe! Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
Mo Salah. Well, not far away from a very difficult angle.
Well, from that position, it was a really good effort.
Eduardo Camavinga. Mbappe. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And that is offside. Oh, nice ball. Effective challenge. Oh, breezing past him. Mbappe! A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Diaz? Oh, it might be. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Good tackle taken away. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Could be! Can they put it away? Just the challenge that was required. Federico Valverde. Counter-attacking chance. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And Bellingham. Giving it a try. Mbappe! And he squandered the chance to equalise.
Well, I have to say, that's a wasted opportunity. They should be level here.
Luis Diaz, and space for Liverpool in the wide position. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt, a long way wide. Pressure applied. And a throw in for Liverpool. Well, found wanting in the throw-in department there. Well, terrific anticipation without the ball. A bit of gegenpressing and a throw-in it'll be. Alexander-Arnold. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now can they counter clinically? Salah. The first half here comes to an end. Absolutely magnificent stuff from Darwin Núñez so far. A first-half performance to remember. How would you sum it up for us?
Well, that was a magnificent first-half display. Not just because he scored a hat-trick. His all-round game was so inventive, it was clever, and it was full of skill. Just how many will he score?
And the referee gets the second half going. Liverpool with the lead. Will they be able to hold on to it? It's looking promising. In towards Salah. Well, nothing comes of it. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And Bellingham. Foiled by Van Dijk. Luis Diaz. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Luis Diaz. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. He has teammates around him. Diaz. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. They're using the space really well, you've got to say. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Andrew Robertson. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. This is Salah. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. But the danger averted for now. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Possession lost by Liverpool. Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. Camavinga. Mbappe. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Mbappe. And Liverpool regaining possession here. Creative look about this. And offside it is. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. McAllister. Robbed to the ball, Mo Salah. He's protecting it well. Bellingham. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Alexis McAllister. This attack looks highly promising. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And time for the change now. Well, the short corner routine. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, they can bring it out now. Might be a chance to break. Well, it petered out. Alexander-Arnold. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And the post getting in the way. And I think the threat has been averted. Eder Militao. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Real chance. And still danger here. And there it is! The equaliser! Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination. There were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Nice looking move, this. Takes aim. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Well, a really good run. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Luka Modric. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Alexander-Arnold. Going for goal. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Rudiger. And Bellingham. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Bellingham. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Jude Bellingham. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Options in the middle. Putting it wide from there. A pity, really. And taken away from Salah. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Alexander-Arnold. Alexis McAllister. Salah. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, nothing productive, really. And with that, the move comes to an end. And a goal kick to follow now. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Liverpool with the ball once more. Kylian Mbappe. Attacking possibilities for Real. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Luis Diaz. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. It looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Managed to get it out of there. A very effective challenge put in. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Alexis McAllister. Szoboszlai. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And the counter-attack is on, options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Luka Modric. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. A delivery from Salah here. Well, it was a poor attempt. And a goal kick it is. Aurelien Tchouameni. And now Rodrigo. Mbappe. And Liverpool come away with it. Rodrigo. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. McAllister. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. And this pressing approach is working out rather nicely. Oh, he's through here. It has to be, surely. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Playing it in. Smuggled away. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. And showing fine vision. To take the lead. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Mbappe. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can he find the right pass? Shielding the ball superbly. Liverpool doing well to win back possession. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Determined defending. Rodrigo. Real using width to good effect. And he's waiting in the centre, unaccompanied. Out for a Liverpool throw. Andrew Robertson. Real did well to regain control of the ball. A bit of running room now on the wing. And he cuts inside. Well, in the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. Level it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find a winner? Excellent block.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Patient build-up at the moment. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's a top save, and it's still level pegging.
Well, had that gone in, it really would have been difficult for them to recover. Well played, the keeper.
And he's fired over the corner. And efficient defending. Teammates available. And here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage might settle things. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. And maybe a chance now for Liverpool from this corner. So a personnel change then. Now how about the short corner? Well, the corner right on the back of the last one. And played short. Delivered into the area here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Alexis McAllister. Liverpool trying to click into an attacking gear with the game level in the closing moments. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Modric. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Into the advanced position goes Modric. And Bellingham. Modric. Can he put them in front? Salah. Real doing well to win it back. The emphasis very much on attack. What to like about that pass? This could settle it. And foiled by Van Dijk. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Now with Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Alexis McAllister. And he has options available. Jota. Huge block. Nicely saved. Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage. It could be decisive. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And a really good run. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mo Salah. Jota. Can he take the chance? A smart stop here. A well-taken Real Madrid corner could be so important at this stage. And there's the delivery. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. It'll be a Liverpool ball. Luis Diaz. Alexis McAllister. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. Oh, surely! Ball is loose. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, as performances go, that was a brilliant display from Darwin Núñez. Very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a good technical player. He can see a pass, he can beat a defender, and he's good in tight areas. He'll certainly be a joy to watch today.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Luis Diaz out wide. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. And the game begins. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. He continues his run. Can he find the net? Darwin Núñez. Oh, fancy footwork. Mbappe! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. So Bosley. Given away by Real Madrid. A foul, but advantage played. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Luis Diaz. McAllister. And he stopped them in their tracks. Kylian Mbappe. Options in the middle. Vinicius! But can't avail himself of the chance.
Well, he'd be disappointed with that. Maybe it's just come a bit too early for him.
McAllister. Mo Salah. That's a good-looking ball. Liverpool have given it away. So Bosley. It looks promising. Decides to shoot. And he read it really well. Fine save. And there's the delivery. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Great defending. Just the challenge that was required. No, not great defending. Can they jump in front? Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Now, options are plenty. Oh, he looks threatening. Makes his way in field. Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there. So Bosley. And
And in the perfect position to read it. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Mendy just lost his focus. Throw in here. And with play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Alexis McAllister. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Chouameni. Mendy. And he has options available. Mendy. Aimed towards Mbappe. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
Will Liverpool restart the game? A wake-up call for them, perhaps? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Valverde. Valverde. Shot attempted. A tremendous block. Trying to deliver it accurately. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Luis Diaz. It is to be a throw-in. Liverpool sloppy in possession. Vinicius Junior. He'll try his luck here. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it still could be dangerous. Valverde. He really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. So Bosley, can he find the right pass? So a throw in here. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Camavinga. Mendy has it. Mendy.
Well, he'd be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
Rudiger. Effective challenge. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Chances on. And quick thinking defensively. Well, he's certainly not alone. A Liverpool free kick coming up. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan, and no wonder he's getting a few icy stares from his teammates.
Yeah, that's a complete waste. He was never going to score from there.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Mendy. They need to get tighter. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. And players waiting in the centre. Easy save. Luis Diaz. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Got in the way of it. Plenty of support here. Shaping to shoot. Determined defending. Salah. Real Madrid coming away with it. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Can he do it? It's come off the keeper. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Darwin Núñez. Prolong range, and no way through. And teammates around him. Jude Bellingham. Eduardo Camavinga. Well-timed tackle. This looks more than decent. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Well, opting for the short corner. Crossing into the middle. No-nonsense clearance. Delivered into the area here. And stopping the danger. Effective press. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great attacking play. And fine goalkeeping. Nunez. Rudiger has it. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Mendy has it. Determined defending. Alisson. Vinicius Junior. It's got to be. And not cleared away properly. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So the action continues and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Endo. Now with Alexander-Arnold. He has teammates around him. Opportunity! It's still alive! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was miles off target. Being pressed here. Vinicius Junior. Timely intervention. Vinicius Junior. Well, credit to him for the challenge and a throw-in conceded. Clears his lines. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Liverpool unable to hold on to the ball. Vinicius Junior. Trying his luck. Straight forward for the keeper. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mo Salah. Really good challenge. Opportunity it is. Is it going to be? Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Salah. Disappointing for Liverpool to give it away like that. Mbappe. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Nunez. And Diaz has it. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Wasteful from Liverpool. Mendy. is with Vinicius Junior. So Bosley. Teammates available. In with a chance. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Playing it in. Not too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Luis Diaz. He's going forward well here. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire, full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mo Salah. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Salah. Is it going to be? Can they stop it going in? And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Federico Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. And he's broken free. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with it.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Valverde is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And it might be, well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
So Bosley. Effective challenge. Vinicius. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Alexander-Arnold. Difficult to stop him. take this on. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid get the throw in. Mendy now with Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Kylian Mbappe. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Really closing him down. Konate. And on to Alexander-Arnold.